Okay, guys, this is my reboot and part two of Thursday, January 30th. Something happened with the broadcast, so it is now 8:09 my time, and I will continue with where I'm going. Don't know what happened. So we'll get some people back in here as we go along. Okay. Haven't a clue as to what happened. So hopefully we'll get everybody back. It's really a bummer because we were doing so well. Okay, let me get set up on my monitor again. Okay. So go ahead and re-like the broadcast. Hi, Angie. Okay, so I was in this area right here at the base of her dress. Welcome back, everybody. Now, what you need to do is get a light, medium, and dark pink. You should already have a medium pink from before. Grace, sometimes for some reason the broadcast just goes wonky. We haven't had this happen in a long time. So most times if you pull out and then come back in, that corrects it. But something weird was going on with the broadcast itself. So don't give up on the broadcast. All right, here's my light pink. Here's my medium pink. And then I'm going to use my maroon, which is my darker pink. So these are the three colors I'm working with now. So yeah, if you guys would hit that like button again, that would be very much appreciated. Okay. So here's the area next to the dress. I'll pull out again so you can see. This is the area that I'm talking about. And I'm going to come over here by the bottle and we're going to put in some pink flowers. And then I'm going to come down here and we'll put in some purple. And guys, promise me that you'll post your WIPs in the group. Just be sure, of course, to completely credit the book and the author. That's a Facebook requirement. Okay, these are the pinks. This is the maroon that we used before. This is the pink that we used before. So this is the new color that I'm adding in between the two. Okay. Let's continue after being interrupted. So I'm going to start with my dark pink. Our medium pink. And our light pink. Check it out. Welcome back, Carmen. Guys, don't forget to hit that like button again since we were so rudely interrupted. Okay, dark pink on our darkest gray. Our medium pink. And then our light pink. Carmen, how are you feeling today? Now I'm going to come back with a little more medium. Because I want that distinction. Okay. Now, light pink on our next flower. And a little bit of medium. Light pink. And again, our touch of medium. So Carmen says, ILene, I am doing okay. I have to keep taking breaks in the coloring because the eye is still sore and wonky and is very sensitive to light. Okay. Carmen, are the doctors helping you with that? Okay, light pink. And our medium. Light pink. Let me just go ahead and finish up all the ones that are going to be light pink for you. All right. So medium pink. Okay, you have antibiotic drops, antibiotic gel, which makes the eye blurry for a while, and the oral antibiotics and 2 other scripts as well. Okay. Okay, here's our medium. Let me pull out. Any questions? Isn't that beautiful? I'm going to blend up our darkest centers here a little more. Well, Carmen, I'm glad you can join us tonight. Sit back, relax. Okay, now we've got some greenery around our bottle. So pull out your light, medium, and dark green that you previously had. There's our dark. Now we've got 2 little light spots here that I didn't cover with the pink. So we're going to put the lightest green on those. Then we've got medium. And then our light. Isn't that beautiful? And again, notice how I'm back blending. Now I'm going to take a little bit of Payne's Gray. And at the base of the greenery, I'm going to add that Payne's Gray very lightly. And look at the difference that it makes. Okay, now to the right, we're still right next to that jar. Now it's going to get a little tricky in here because it's got different colors. I'm going to come in with a little bit of turquoise right in this area here. Let me pull out. So it's our initial layer of our turquoise. And we're going to come down that basket just a little bit. Now don't color the whole basket in your turquoise. We're just going to add a couple of areas here. Then I'm going to come in with my maroon. This is our dark red. And you're going to skim that dark red over the turquoise. So I've done it on the left-hand side of this little flower. and then on the right. And then we're going to come down on what looks like this to be a basket. Very, very lightly. Is everybody following me here? And then back with our turquoise again. On the left-hand side. And then using my turquoise, we're going to blend out that edge with the maroon. See how I'm doing that? So that way our colors are not side by side, they're merged into each other. And we'll go ahead and use that all the way down to the bottom. Trust the process, guys. All right, let me pull out so you can see what's going on. Isn't that beautiful? I'll sit right there for a minute or so, and then you guys can work your way through it. Tammy, are you here? Okay, I want to show you guys while you're doing your coloring here. So Tammy's been working on some more pictures from the word search and coloring book, and I want to show you these. They are absolutely adorable. Here's the one with the kittens. Tammy, you really outdid yourself with these kittens. And then she did the puppies. And then she did the Rumpelstiltskin. Aren't those gorgeous pictures? So there's the puppies again. And then the kittens. And this is all from the combo word search and coloring book. Okay, and then Lori, you posted that your images, right? No, Janie. Janie, did you post them or just send them to me in Messenger? Janie, where did you post your images? Did you post them in Messenger? Oh, yeah, there we are. Okay, Janie drew up some birds. Yeah, on Messenger. And then colored them up. Aren't those cute? Alrighty. We're getting all sorts of images to look at. So Janie and Tammy are our featured artists tonight. Okay, now on our bucket, Faber-Castell 103, which is the ivory. I'm going to use it to lighten and blend our colors. Finger blend. Okay. Now, pull out your light, medium, and dark purples. You guys had those earlier from when we did the dress. And I'm going to pop down to the lower right-hand corner. Oh, Miss Carmen, good night. That medication must be working because you were able to stay with us a little longer than normal. Yeah, and that's perfect, Janie, is to rubber band your colors together. That's what I do. Okay. Yeah, any color that I use on a page, for example, I rubber band together all the colors that I'm using on here. And it makes a nice little bundle that I can just pick up everything. It works perfectly. Carmen, take care. Rest up, get better. Okay, lower right hand corner. We're going to work with purples. So let's go ahead and start with our darkest purple in our dark grayscale area. Here's our dark. Here's our medium. And let's roll around the corner to our medium here. And then our light. let's move over back to the left. And notice that I'm using my light to blend my medium and my dark that I put in earlier. And then I'm using my light to the left of that yet. Any questions? Color in little circles to get that even coverage that you want, and back blend over your color that's already there, the edge. All right. Let me pull out so you can see the lay of the land. Okay, Janie, thank you. Isn't that beautiful? Thank you, Janie. Okay. Medium purple. On the outside of our tablecloth. And then our light in between. And notice how I'm using that light to blend over everything. Okay, now inside this area between this pattern and this outside that we just did, I'm going to put a light purple, very, very light. We're going to skim over the top. And then I'm going to come in with my light pink. Pink and purple is a beautiful combo. And then, isn't it beautiful how those two colors work together? Then I'm going to use my dark purple, and we're going to do that little pattern here. Now, I want to incorporate some of that pink into that pattern. So I'm going to take my medium pink, and then blend that with my, over the top with my light purple. And I'm going to continue with my light purple over that dark purple that I just put in on the border. Any questions? Then I'm going to take my light blue and we're just going to add a touch of that on that inside lace area. And then I'm going to continue that with my light pink out the other side of this heart. And then using the same light pink, I'm just going to swish over the top of here to the right, barely putting in any pink. We're just going to give it a little blush. Finger blend. Let me pull out. Now, again, this is the Renoir style of having different colors for the different shades. That's the whole point of this piece. So in this case, the blue was my medium and the pink is my light. Okay, one more little thing and then I'll switch projects. Any questions? And now you can also see why I'm told you on this project that you need to follow me closely. Because you wouldn't have put in the different colors. All right, I'm just blending with my light purple here. All right, let's do this heart and then we'll move on. So I'm going to start with my dark red, which is actually my maroon. Take your time on your heart. Then I'm going to come in with my medium pink. And then my lightest pink. And check out how we have lots of dimension with this. Any questions about how cool this heart looks? All right. Let me pull out. Let's look what we accomplished tonight. Isn't that gorgeous? Any questions? Now, if you're pacing me, you're getting the same color variations and the Renoir look, just like on this jacket. Look how he used different colors for the light, medium, and dark areas. The lighter colors are our green, the medium colors are our blue, and our dark are the red. With a little bit of our light gray so we can see exactly where the arms are. If you colored your piece this way, you've got the Renoir look. Same with our dress on our young lady. So whoever colored with me tonight on our base of our flowers and our, I guess, ice bucket over here, please post your work in the group. That's the only way I'm going to see it. Okay, let's go to our next project. Posh Coloring Book, Thomas Kincaid, Painter of Light. Now, last night I was working on the cottage. Now, I know some of you are going to bug out because we're done with the Renoir. That's fine. Tammy, good night. Tammy, post your WIP. Oh, Tammy, is everything okay with your husband? Okay. $9:30. Yeah, and that's fine. If you guys just want to be here for the first session, that's cool. You can always catch up on what I do on this with the video. Eye appointment. Okay. Janie, your battery's dying. I keep my devices plugged in all the time when I'm broadcasting. Okay, now I put that maroon red on the outside of our cottage, and now I'm going to come in with a little more of my Payne's Gray just to darken that a little bit. And again, that's the beauty of pencils. That the color that you start with underneath stays put. Good night, Tammy. Good night, Tammy. Good night, Tammy. So glad you made it tonight. We are having one heck of a windstorm in the area. I think we're supposed to get snow Friday. So I think a system is moving in. Okay, everybody see how I'm using the Payne's Gray? To give us a darker shade on our pinkish red. Now, I used brown last night to color up some of the cobblestones here. So I'm going to come in with a medium gray. We're going to come in a little lighter than that. So actually it's going to be a light gray. And we're going to work up these areas in between the brown. Now, notice how the addition of that gray to the brown really makes the difference. That light gray background causes that brown to look more like our tiles. Any questions about this effect? It looks pretty cool. All right, let me pop over to the left here. We've got to get our gray in between our little plants. This looks really cool. All right, let's go back. Who's coloring this with me tonight? All right. Oh, it looks like I missed an. Oh, no, I didn't miss that area. That's a different coloring altogether. Okay, now this area around the window, which I didn't do earlier, I'm going to come in with a gold color. All right, let me pull out. This looks really cool. And I want you to see, let's see if I can do this. Yeah, check out the side by side on this. Isn't that cool? Now, obviously, I still have more detail to do in the bushes here. What do you think? Okay. Now, unfortunately, the artists that did this, when I go to do the steps, they didn't add the lines for the stone. So that means we're going to have to do it. Now, it was done on the sidewalk, but not done on the steps. Why? I don't know. All right, mechanical pencil. And we're just going to put in some simple verticals. Now, those verticals, sorry for all the moving around here, they're not straight up and down. Any question? Is anybody hesitating drawing in their book? Okay. Having to do this almost makes me feel like an artist. Okay, now I'm going to add a few more squiggles in this area here, and that's on the bottom of the where the sidewalk is. That way that'll give us a more realistic look. And then I'm going to take my pencil, and where this ends, I'm going to extend that. Okay. Any questions? So let's come back in with our light gray. I'm just putting my base coat in here so we can go ahead and come back in detail. Check it out. Okay. Dark brown. No, we're going to go with a Payne's gray. So let me go back up. Now the Payne's gray and the pencil may look similar, but they're actually very different. Okay. Now we're going to take a little bit of brown and similar to what I did on the cottage, we're going to add a little bit of brown to these stones. Any question about adding the brown to this? Okay, now just like our walkway earlier, this part up here has light reflection on it as well. So I'm going to get my eraser, and let me get lined up here. And let me pull out. At the top of this first yellow, we're going to have some yellow there. On the top of the second yellow, we'll have some yellow there. And on top of the third yellow, we're going to have some of this reflection that goes up the stairs. Now, while I'm erasing for this yellow, I'm also going to erase along. Hi, Ivy. I'm going to erase along the top of these steps. Ivy, where you been, girl? Okay. So here's our first yellow, just a little bit. All right. And then the second yellow, we're going to bring this up here. You got caught up with some actual work. All right. And my third yellow is going to be up the steps. And then I'm going to come in with a paler yellow, and we're going to go across the top of the steps. Your yellow shades matter. All right. Let's pull out, look at the effect. I think you're going to like it. What do you think? We've got a really good reflections here on the stones. Now, the last thing I'm going to do on the stone reflections is I'm going to erase in a little bit of dimension, and the way I'm going to do that is erase in some white spots. And look at the difference that makes. Any questions? Okay. Now, I'm right next to the wishing well, or the well. We've got some more of these pavers. And I'm going to do the exact same thing that I did with the house, is I'm going to scribble in some brown. And then come in with a light gray. And look how beautifully that comes out. Now, if you feel the need to darken a little bit, which I do, we'll come in with a Payne's gray. And I'm going to darken the left hand side of our cobblestones. Check it out. Now, because of the colors that were already on there, which is our brown and our gray, it changes the color of the Payne's gray. Check it out. All right, let me pull out. And let's look at the side by side here. I think we're getting a really good do on this, guys. Okay, I am ready to call it an evening. We got a lot done. We had a little blip in the broadcasting, but that's all right. So this is our Posh Coloring Book by Thomas Kincaid. And this is V is for Valentine's Day by me. And you can see that we've gotten quite a bit done. Okay, guys, this is ILene Vick for Teaching Adult Coloring with ILene Vick. Guys, joyous, joyous coloring. Love on each other. That's what our group is known for. I'll see you tomorrow night, same time, same place. Guys, please hit that like button. It costs you nothing to do that, and it means the world to me. Also, please share this broadcast to your timeline. And the reason that I keep asking you to do that is because this broadcast is a haven for people. And we need to let people know that this is there for them. Okay, guys, have a great rest of the evening. Again, I'll see you tomorrow night. Let me get a little more of our cabin here. Take care, stay safe, stay warm. See you next time. Bye.